Good to be with you. Thanks for watching my views and news. Breaking news for you is from Gojam, Debre Marcos City. Just a week ago, around a week ago, Ethiopian military command posts claimed control of 6 main cities of the Amhara region, but Fano fighters managed to re-enter one of these 6 cities. Now, Fano fighters are patrolling the streets of this main city in Gojam. Where is Ethiopian National Defense Force? I'm talking about Debre Markos. Details for you. How did Fano fighters re-enter Debre Markos City? Where was Ethiopian National Defense Force? Is this a message from Fano fighters for new regional president Arega Kabede, who took office today? He is from Gojam too. Secondly, Somali Land, viewers. Sool region, where SSC forces took control of all main military bases in Sool region. Then came a statement from Minister of Defense of Somaliland. SSC elected President Abdi Qadir spoke in Gumais city. Details for you and update for you from Sool region. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian command posts, Ethiopian state of emergency setup, have held 2 press briefings in the past few days. And they claimed that things were returning to normalcy in the Amhara region, that peace was being restored. They claimed to have recaptured 6 cities from Fano fighters: Gondar, Bahirdar, Debre Markos, Debre Birhan, Lalibela and Shorobit. They said that in the first round of fighting, the cities came under government control. In the second round, businesses opened, banks opened, intra-city traffic resumed, service providers restarted their activities, etc. So they claim that everything was returning to normalcy. But if you remember, I've been saying that Fano fighters are not far away from these 6 cities. If you've been watching my video regularly, I've been updating you that Fano fighters are there, in the outskirts. They'll re-enter these cities, maybe for small-scale attacks, maybe for a short period of time. But they have the capability to re-enter these 6 cities. The capability is intact, and it was proven today. Debre Marcos City in East Gojam, which was under Ethiopian National Defense Force, saw fighting in the city today. Fano fighters entered Debre Marcos City today. A few hours ago, there was heavy fighting, and these minutes, when I'm recording this video, Fano fighters are inside Debre Marcos City. How did Fano fighters manage to enter Debre Marcos? Firstly, Ethiopian military took control of Debre Marcos, 5 other cities, and then military tried to clear nearby towns. We saw military move towards Emmanuel, then Dambicha, and then we saw military's movement towards the other road to Dajan to Debre Work Road. And this morning there were clashes between Fano fighters and Ethiopian military in Yijubbe. Yijubbe is in Basuliman in East Gojam. Military moved towards Debre Ilyas too. So from Debre Marcos, some contingents of military were moved towards other places like Basoliban, Debre Ilyas and Bichina reportedly. Fano fighters saw an opportunity that there was no massive presence of Ethiopian military in Debre Markos. They took advantage of the situation and they entered Debre Markos. Yes, there was still deployment of military in Debre Markos. There was fighting, but hundreds of Fano fighters entered Debre Markos. Military could not repel this Fano's attack on its positions in Debre Markos. Military is suffering losses in Debre Markos. Fano fighters in control of some parts of Debre Marcos City. These minutes I have confirmed. So you see that by the way, the new regional president Araga Kabbede is from Gojam too. He's from East Gojam. Debre Markos is in East Gojam. He's from Debre work. And Fano fighters maybe sent a message to the new president today. The new president, I heard, is a relative of Tamasgan Tirone, Ethiopian intelligence agency chief. He's not only the intelligence agency chief, but he is the head of state of emergency setup too. So he's leading this entire operation in the Amhara region, Tamasgan Tirone, and reportedly Araga Kabbede is his relative. So Fano fighters' first message to Araga Kabbede through their entry in Debre Markos today. I don't want to repeat, but I've been saying that Fano's capabilities are largely intact. Yes, some Fano fighters have died, some commanders too, second-tier commanders, but Fano did not suffer any major losses in this conflict so far. Rather, Fano has more weapons, more recruits, more logistics, more organization, more coordination. And around 48 hours ago, a convoy of Ethiopian military was ambushed by Fano fighters near Lumame to Debre Markos road, where this ambush happened. So military is finding it difficult to clear Gojam. Gojam is becoming a hard nut to crack for the military. Fano fighters have significant significant presence in Gojam, in both zones, East Gojam, West Gojam. More presence in West Gojam than in East Gojam, but they keep on changing their locations. Basoliban in East Gojam, there Yujube East Gojam, there was heavy fighting. This Bichena East Gojam, this town, Debre Marcos East Gojam. So overall, we can say military is faced with the challenge of Fano fighters, making it difficult for military to stay in control of even big cities. By the way, military is yet to clear entire Amhara region. Dozens of small towns, villages are under Fano control. How can military clear entire Amhara region and then remain deployed in the region? It's an uphill task. No major Fano commander has been captured or killed so far. No signs of dialogue to change of the president indicates that Ethiopian government wants to pursue the option of military operation. This option for the government seems to be working, but neutrally, if we analyze the entire situation, it's not that the government can clear the entire Amhara region in a few days or weeks. No. You'll keep on seeing these attacks. Fano fighters in Debre Markos, they might withdraw tomorrow, because obviously you'll see now reinforcements enter Debre Markos from neighboring town cities. Fano fighters will withdraw. Maybe a few days after this withdrawal, they'll again enter Debre Markos. You will keep on seeing that in Amhara region, in big cities. If they can re-enter big cities, you can imagine what the capabilities are in small towns, villages. Secondly, was Somali Land, Sool region. where people fighting for years to be part of Somalia. SSC forces took control of all main military bases of Somali Land forces in Sool region today. And then the elected president of SSC spoke in Gumais, a town which is around 85 kilometers away from Lascaanood, and there he said that the captured Somaliland soldiers will not be harmed. They'll be treated if they are injured. Their commander spoke to Dangudle commander, and Abdi Kader delivered speeches reportedly in Gumais, not far away from the border between SSC and Somaliland today. Somaliland's defense ministry issued a statement confirming its retreat, saying it was a tactical withdrawal from all military bases in Sool region. Was it a tactical withdrawal or was it a retreat? Let's see. But the defense ministry hinted at a counter-offensive. So we could see a counter-offensive launched by Somaliland's forces on the Sool region. Where is Somalia? Is it going to remain silent, or is it going to be active to talk to SSC? Or SSC going to announce joining Somalia or Puntland? We'll see. So far, relative calm. Dozens have been killed in today's fighting, around 200 captured according to SSC officials. They have captured 200 soldiers of Somaliland's forces, more than 200 injured and around 300 killed in today's fighting. Somaliland Defense Ministry confirmed that some of its military members had gone missing. Not missing, they have been killed, captured or injured, and they are in the custody of SSE fighters. This conflict could turn into tribal conflict. Already it's a tribal conflict to some extent. Somaliland's Dulbahante, Somaliland's Isak tribe and Sool's Dulbahante are fighting, and it could turn into more tribal conflict if there is no solution. Will SSC be facing another military offensive from Somaliland forces? We'll see in coming hours. But SSC forces have captured heavy weapons from Somaliland's military bases. Question is, if Somaliland's forces carried out tactical withdrawal, why couldn't they secure their military assets? Their heavy weapons are in the custody of SSC fighters. So it wasn't a tactical withdrawal, rather. I think the SSC fighters launched a blitzkrieg sudden attack which made Somaliland's forces totally dysfunctional, and they were scattered, killed, captured, and they retreated from Sool region. Let's see what happens. International community is calling for calm, asking the two parties to stop fighting and talk. Let's see what Musi Abdi's government does now. Will it launch a counter-offensive, or will it just accept the status quo? Status quo means that entire Sool is under the control of SSC forces now, almost. Thank you for watching.